Welcome you guys to my YouTube channel again, and my name is Ria. And guys, it is very boring and monotonous to listen to a lot of theory. We need to be theoretically very sound before we start any practical sessions. We will definitely be doing more practical sessions in the coming episodes, but right now we got to finish this theory. So today guys, we will be talking about the mechanical properties of hair. In the last session we talked about physical properties. So today we will end up the session only by talking about mechanical properties of hair. So mechanical properties, what do you mean by this property? Mechanical property is nothing but checking the health of your client's hair. You need to be sure about mechanical properties because this decides whether you can do a chemical treatment on a client's hair or not. And it is contributed majorly in the cortex of the hair. I hope you guys remember the cortex of hair we did in the first series. Okay. There are three kinds of mechanical properties of hair. The first being the elasticity, the second is porosity, and third is the solidity. That is it. We are only talking about the three properties of hair in this session. Now the first property is elasticity. What is elasticity? It is majorly the property of an elastic or a rubber band. So you need to check the elasticity of the client's hair before you do any kind of chemical treatment. You need to check, you are basically checking the health of your client's hair. So elasticity is when you imagine a rubber band, you're pulling a rubber band and you leave it, it comes back to its normal shape. Exactly in the same manner, you take a strand of your client's hair, just a strand. So I see I have colored these sections, so I'm just you take any section and then you take one strand of hair and you pull the hair very lightly. You do not pull it by force because obviously it's going to break, right? So you take one strand of hair and you slightly pull it like this, like a rubber band. You're checking the elasticity of the hair. So you pull it and then you leave it. If it comes back to its normal shape, the elasticity of the hair is good, it is strong. But if you're pulling the hair and it does not come back to its normal shape, or it curls up, it becomes very thin, curly, wiry, if it forms that kind of shape, elasticity of the hair is weak, or probably it just break. Even if you pull by little force, it's going to break. That means the elasticity of hair is very weak. In these conditions, you would not do any kind of chemical treatment for your client, like a perming, smoothing, straightening, or even bleaching, pre-lightening. You would rather suggest your client to go for some repair treatment or maybe a deep conditioning treatment. So you do not do chemical treatments on the hair. In these conditions, you will prepare your client's hair by doing more repair treatment. The second is the porosity of hair. Now what do you need? What do you understand by porosity? The name itself is derived from the word porous. Porous is what? When it's like a sponge. Porous, it absorbs and it throws back. The porosity of hair is very high, it becomes like a sponge. So you quickly soak in all the moisture and all. Even if you're washing your hair, it quickly absorbs all the water and then it throws it back up very quickly. Why does this happen? Because the cuticle of the hair, the outermost layer, remember the fish-like scales that we had talked about? The cuticle is always open. So it absorbs very quickly and it throws out very quickly. But you cannot be mistaken by looking at the hair of a high porosity hair quality. You look at the hair, it looks very shiny and it looks very moisturized and hydrated. But once you start your treatment, you would come to know that the porosity is very high. It either pulls or it throws back very quickly. A healthy hair would have a normal porosity in which it would absorb the right amount of moisture. It would allow the product to penetrate into the cuticle of the hair and release the excess, which means the hair is very healthy. And then you have low porosity. Low porosity means that the cuticle of the hair is very compact. So any product that you are applying on the hair, it would not allow the product to enter into the cortex of the hair, or it does not penetrate the cuticle because it's very compact. So in a very low porosity kind of hair, it would be very difficult for you to do any kind of service like a color or any chemical service that you do. It would be very difficult. So it is a very stubborn kind of hair because it is all very, very compact cuticle. So talking about the next mechanical property of hair is solidity. Now solidity is nothing, guys, but the strength of your hair. It is a very general information that if your hair is strong, then one strand of hair can carry a weight up to 100 grams. And a very normal and average head would have an approximate of 12,000 strands in your head. So that is a very, very normal hair. Obviously, we do not go counting the hair on the head, but yeah, that is a very generic information. And obviously, the strength of the hair is adversely or positively affected by a lot of chemical treatments that you do on your client's hair, or you do it on yourself. So that means it is majorly affected by chemical treatment. So people, today we talked about the mechanical property of hair: elasticity, solidity and porosity. I hope I made it clear to you. If you have any questions or queries on the theory, you can put it on the comment below, and you can also like and subscribe my channel for more information. I would be coming out with more theory before we go on to our practical sessions. So yes guys, stay tuned and stay happy. Happy Hair Day!